Today begins another day, and with it, a new chance to renew your faith, your hope, and your communion with the God who loves you. You didn't come here by accident. Maybe this prayer is exactly what your soul has been waiting for, because the Lord is your shepherd, and it is He Himself who has brought you here. Before the world fully wakes up, your soul is already being called. This moment is sacred, intimate, and full of purpose. It is the shepherd calling you to walk beside him. Here, everything calms down. Here, the heart listens again. Today we will pray with the words of Psalm 23. If you have a Bible, open it with me, or just listen with faith. We begin with verses 1 and 2, which say, "The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. Lord, you are my shepherd. Not just any shepherd, but my shepherd. The God who cares, who guides, who sees. The God who knows every step, every failure, every turn on the same path, and yet remains with me. Today, I don't need to pretend I'm strong, because the shepherd sees what no one else sees. He knows when the soul is tired and when the soul is hungry, and He is the one who prepares the green pastures, inside and out. There is a rest that does not depend on circumstances. There is a green pasture that grows in the middle of the desert. It is there that the Lord lays me down, not to forget the world, but to remember that He is still God, even when everything seems dry. Lead me, Lord, beside still waters, not just outside, but within as well. Bring calm to my hurried heart. Take away the fear of tomorrow, and plant in me the confidence of one who knows he is being led. You don't push me, you guide me, with gentleness, patience, and firmness. Even when I am late, you wait for me. Even when I get lost, you seek me. You never give up on me. I shall not want. Not because I have everything I want, but because I have everything I need. Your presence, your care, your constant love. When I forget who I am, you remind me who you are. When I lose my way, you reorient me. You are the shepherd who knows me by name, who calls me by heart, and who leads me back every time I stray, even when everything around says there's no way out. You open paths no one sees. Even when the night is too long, your voice still finds my soul, because the Lord is faithful. Teach me today to walk with you with more lightness, to trust instead of control, to rest instead of run, to surrender like a sheep that knows the shepherd's voice and that needs nothing else but Him. I don't want to walk on my own. I don't want to depend on the strength of my own feet. I want to be guided. I want to be shaped. I want to follow you. You are the shepherd who prepares, who provides, who heals. You are the God who finds me even in the valley. And if today I wake up in peace, it's because you were already here before me, waiting for this moment with me. Therefore, Lord, receive this prayer as surrender, as gratitude, as a response to your call. Today I choose to walk with you, because you are my shepherd. I shall not want. If this prayer is speaking to you, please write your name and the city where you are praying in the comments below. We are interceding for each person who walks with us on this journey of faith. Today, the Lord wants to restore what only He can touch and renew your courage to walk through any valley. Let us continue praying. The verses 3 and 4 say, He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for His name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. As it says in verse 3, Lord, refresh my soul, not with a superficial relief, but with your peace that heals the unseen. Touch the places no one sees. Calm the anxiety I cannot explain, and renew from within what seems dead. Guide me along the paths of righteousness, even when I want to take another road. Even when my will opposes yours, correct me with love, but do not abandon me. Lead me to where your presence is. Do not let me live by the opinions of others, nor lose myself trying to please this world. Guide me by your unfailing word. Give me courage to obey, even when it hurts, because your way is always better. And as verse 4 says, even though I walk through the darkest valley, even when the pain is deep, or the fear screams louder, Lord, let me fear no evil. Because you are with me, and that is what sustains me. It is not the absence of the valley that gives me security. It is your presence within it. It is not the lights around. It is your voice in the darkness that calms me. Even in the shadows, I am still yours. You do not abandon me on the difficult path. You do not leave me alone when everyone disappears. Your rod guides me. Your staff defends me. Your presence is my refuge. Lord, today I pray for those who are facing the valley, for those with difficult diagnoses, separation, recent loss, for those living too many silent days, for those who cry in secret, for those who still believe, even with little strength. Touch these lives, Father. Go where human eyes cannot reach. Whisper hope where there is only pain. Make your comfort more real than anguish. Show that the valley is not the end. Remind us that there is life after the valley, that there is a prepared table after the pain, that weeping may last through the night. But joy always comes in the morning. You are the God of living promises. Refresh, Lord, the weary heart. Restore those who think they will never be the same. Bring light to those who walk in shadow. Make even the darkness a place of encounter with. You are the shepherd even in the darkness, and if someone here is almost giving up, renew now, Lord. Touch with the power of new life. Lift them out of the pit. Raise them from the ground. Lift up their head. You are the one who turns valleys into testimonies. Your staff does not harm me. It rescues me. Your rod does not humiliate me. It redirects me. Every pain has an end when the Lord is near. Every step gains meaning when it is guided by you. You are faithful at all times. That is why, even if today I walk through difficult places, I am not lost. I am not alone. The Lord is with me. And that is all I need to keep going. If this prayer has sustained you, subscribe now to the channel and write here in the comments, "The Lord is my shepherd." Declare your faith publicly, even if it's just a simple phrase. God honors those who hear his voice and respond with their heart. Let us continue in prayer. Lord, as it says in verse 5, you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Show me that I belong to you, even surrounded by struggles. I am yours. You prepare a table where many expected my defeat. You honor me before those who have hurt me, and you sustain me with your love where there was only emptiness. You don't let me beg for affection or plead for worth. You call me to sit as a child. This table was not set by men. It was you, Lord, who prepared every detail, the bread, the wine, the oil, the peace. And even in the middle of the battle, I sit in safety because your care surrounds me. It doesn't matter what the enemies say. It doesn't matter what the past shouts. Your table is my identity. Your invitation is my security. Your love is my answer. You anoint my head with oil. And this gesture changes everything. It reminds me that I am set apart, that I am loved, that I am yours. This oil heals my guilt. It brings relief to wounds I hid for years. It rebuilds me from within and makes me walk without shame, because I have been anointed by you. There is oil on my mind, on my confused thoughts, on the pressures that overwhelm me. You calm it all with a touch and cover me with your grace, and my cup overflows. It overflows with mercy, with peace, with provision. Even undeserving, I receive. Even without understanding, I trust. Even in silence, I am full. How many times have I thought I had nothing left, and you came to show me. There is still plenty. There is still wine, still oil, still a table. The Lord has never left me without care, not even in the darkest days. Today I pray, Father, for those on the brink of giving up, for those who feel rejected, invisible, forgotten. Prepare a table for these weary souls. Show them there is still room. There is still love, still relief, still renewal. Anoint the heads of those who have heard too many lies, of those hurt by harsh words, of those who look in the mirror and see no worth. Place your hand on these heads, Lord, and declare, "You are mine." Let their cup overflow with hope, not illusion, but real presence. Fill again the hearts of those who are dry. Make the joy of being yours beat again, even when everything around is war. You are the God of the banquet in the midst of the battlefield. PC, God who doesn't wait for the war to end to love, who doesn't depend on the scenery to care. You prepare, you anoint, you overflow, always, faithfully. And because of this, Lord, even amid struggles, I lift up my head, I sit at your table, I receive your oil, and I declare my cup overflows because you are my shepherd. If this prayer has spoken to your heart, subscribe now to the channel and write here in the comments, "The goodness of the Lord follows me." Don't keep your faith in silence. Declare it publicly. We are praying together, growing together, waiting together. Let us continue in prayer. Lord, as it says in verse 6, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." This promise is a refuge for the weary, a reminder that we do not walk alone, surely not maybe, not by chance, but certainly. The goodness of the Lord follows me, even when I don't see it, even when I feel lost. You don't just walk with me, you pursue me with goodness. Surround me with mercy. Reach me even when I run away, and gently draw me back with patience. Every day. Not only on the good days, the easy days, the victorious days, but also on the dark days, the silent days, the hard days. Your goodness is not weak. It insists. It pursues. It remains. Lord, help me recognize this goodness, even when it comes disguised as a process, even when your yes delays, even when the answer seems no. You are still caring. How many times have I been sustained without even noticing? How many times your mercy protected me from what I asked for wrongly? How many times your hand delivered me in silence, and even without thanks, I was loved. Because your love does not depend on my merit. Your goodness follows me, not to accuse me, but to restore me, not to expose me, but to heal me, not to pressure me, but to remind me, you are for me, and your mercy. It knows I fail, it sees my flaws, but it doesn't give up on me. It covers me with compassion. Today, I receive this truth. In my spirit, God's goodness never abandons me. God's mercy never lets go of me, and even if I fall, the Lord still loves me. This is grace. This is life. And as the verse ends, I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Not just a visit, but a permanent place. I am part of the house. I belong to the shepherd. Lord, I want to live in this house, even here on earth. I want to walk with you as one who already dwells in your courts. I want to have peace, even in chaos. I want to carry your name like one who carries a home in their heart. Because where you are, there is my home. Don't let me live as a stranger, as someone lost, loose, empty. Plant my feet in your presence. Build a permanent altar inside me. Make your dwelling here within. And when the world tries to take me out of your house, remind me of your promise. Remind me of your goodness. Remind me that your love has no end, that your mercy is new. every day. Therefore, I keep walking, sometimes with weak steps, but with firm faith, because I know that your goodness is behind me, your mercy accompanies me, and your house is my destination. Lord, now I pray for each person here, for every life that has prayed along until now, for every heart in need of help, comfort, or guidance. You know everything even before we speak, yet still, you invite us to pray. Therefore, I cry out for the family of everyone listening, for the children who are distant, for marriages that are weakened, for homes where faith has almost faded. May your Spirit visit each place with peace. Put love where there is coldness. Put forgiveness where there was hurt. Put fellowship where only silence remains, and rebuild homes. Starting with your presence, make each house a place of refuge. Lord, I pray for physical and emotional health. You know what the body feels. And also what the soul hides. You know the diagnoses, the tests, the fears, and you have power to touch where no one else can. Ease the pain of those who suffer in silence. Strengthen the system of those in treatment. Remove the exhaustion that is invisible. Give rest to those who cannot sleep, and bring healing where medicine can no longer help. Visit hospitals, rooms, waiting halls. Enter where the news was hard. Restore where hope was weak, and remind every heart. You are still the God who heals. Nothing is impossible for you. I now pray for finances, for those anxious about overdue bills, for those who don't know what tomorrow will bring, for those who work hard and yet lack. Bring provision, Lord. You are the God who opens doors where none seem to exist. You are the shepherd who prepares pastures even in the desert. Surprise those who wait with faith. Raise ideas, release opportunities. Make it rain where there is scarcity. And if anyone here faces difficult decisions, direct with wisdom. Show the right path, even if it is not the easiest. Deliver from mistakes, haste, and wrong alliances. Speak clearly, Lord. Your voice is stronger than doubts, more certain than human advice, more secure than any strategy. Guide every choice with peace in the heart, and confirm your will in every detail. I intercede for spiritual life. For those who feel distant, cold, or discouraged. For those who pray little, read little, but still love you. Reignite the flame of faith. Awaken the love for your presence. Bring back those who stopped on the way. Embrace those who thought about giving up. Breathe your breath over those who have no strength left. Revive dreams that seemed dead, and call again by name. Lord, break the fear of the future, heal the memories of the past, and grant grace to live the present with hope. Lift the weight from weary shoulders, and renew the courage of those who pray with you today. Bless the plans, steps, and projects. Cover the day, the week, the coming month. Close doors that are not yours, and open only what carries your favor. We want to walk according to your will. For all this, I pray with faith, knowing that you have heard every word, even those that stayed in the heart and were not spoken aloud, because you search all, understand all, and love without measure. Lord, thank you so much for walking with us this far, for being the present shepherd, even when we don't see you, for guiding every step, healing every pain, renewing every soul, for preparing the table, anointing with oil, making the cup overflow. You are good, you are faithful, you are everything. Today, I do not pray as someone hoping to be accepted, but as someone who has already been called by name. I have been received, forgiven, welcomed. I have been anointed, nourished, guarded. I am yours, Lord, forever. May this prayer continue to echo after the voice fades. May your spirit speak louder when doubts return. May every promise of Psalm 23 become reality in the lives of those who prayed. and may no one here forget. The Lord is the shepherd, and nothing will be lacking. Guard every life that came here with faith. Guard their thoughts, their feelings, their paths. Deliver from all evil. Deliver from temptation, deep sadness, discouragement. Be shield, refuge, guidance. Renew. Hearts with new hope, with courage to live, with peace to decide, with joy to move forward. Your goodness never ends, and your presence is our greatest inheritance. We no longer want to run alone, nor decide impulsively. We want to depend on you. Follow the voice of the shepherd and rest in your faithfulness, even when everything seems confusing. We will remember this psalm and declare with faith, even though I walk through the valley, I will fear no evil, because the Lord is with me and comforts me with his presence. Thank you, Lord, for waiting for us to return, for never giving up even when we got lost, for preparing everything before we even asked, for being more than we deserve, and for loving more than we understand. You are the shepherd of wounded sheep, of broken hearts, of souls who almost give up, and yet you heal, raise, guide. Do this today, Lord, and when all this passes, when this day ends, may our hearts remain full of your peace. May your voice be the last to echo in our minds, and may your love be what sustains us until the end. If you've made it this far, know this: it was no accident. This prayer was a gift from God to you today. Maybe the world outside is still heavy, but inside here, something was restored. You know it. You felt it. If this prayer spoke to you, please like the video now. It helps spread this word to more people. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel. We're here every day. We want to walk with you in faith, in prayer, in God's presence, and right here in the comments. The Lord is my shepherd. Declare publicly what you experienced here inside. It's more than a comment. It's an act of faith. And we will pray for you, name by name, with love and truth. Come back whenever you need. This prayer is yours. This place is yours. And tomorrow, God willing, we'll be here again to start the day in the best way, in the presence of our shepherd. May the Lord bless you, keep you, and be with you. May his goodness follow you today and every day of your life, and may you never walk alone again, because now you know who your shepherd is.